Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is LV and thank you for watching. Today we have the part 3 video of my potting Alocasia to semi-hydroponics. So let's get started. So today is the third week since I put my Alocasia in semi-hydroponics. I know you guys just see my second part video a couple days ago, but this is the third week since I put it in semi-hydroponics. So today we're going to take out all the pebble and check out the roots, and also shout out to my plant friends Sma that she lives in UK. She also do semi-hydroponics to all her plants. I asked her questions, watch her video, so I'm going to put her YouTube channel in my description down below. You can check them out, check her out as well. So she suggested to monitor my water pH level. So I'm using the rainwater when I put it in. So she suggests to put the water between 5.5 to 6 and to 6.5 because the clay ball also will affect the pH level. So today I'm going to test out the water pH level after 1 week in the clay ball, and also going to test the water pH level before I put it in the new water that I put it into this clay ball. So I'm going to adjust the pH level. So this is just what I'm doing and how I do it. You don't really have to follow me because I know some people doesn't do it, or some people just wasn't comfortable with doing the pH stuff. But this is the way I'm doing it, and I'm just show you how I do it. I think some of the plants, and depend on your environment, some of the plants can tolerate higher or lower pH. Some don't, so it's really depend on your plants, depend on your environments. Just show you what I do with my water pH. So yeah, so let's get started. So I'm going to just take out all the plants from the pebble first, and then show you the roots. So this is my Alocasia Fidex. So this one I think will be the hard one, because even with the same type of plants, or like the same plants, if you some plant just doesn't really like to be in semi-hydro or take longer time to adapt. And I can see already with my 3 Alocasia comparison, this Fidex wasn't really like to be in semi-hydro, or it's take really long time to adopt. You can see another leaf is start to yellowing. I don't see any root rot right now, so the root is really pretty white, but I think it's just not it's not used to that water yet. So this is the other part that will have a root rot, but besides that everything's look very good. But you can see the leaf is droppy, so there's something wrong with it. He either doesn't like the water that I give it to it, or just take time to stand up. Even though you have the same Alocasia as mine, it doesn't mean that your Alocasia will be doing the same thing as my Alocasia. It is really depend on the plants, and also depend on your home environment. So our goal is just to give them as best care as we can when they do transitions. So I'm gonna take this out. This one is doing pretty well. So as you see my last part 2 video, it lose one leaf, the old leaf, but it's also have a new fuzzy root growing. So the third week, this one is growing even better now. So you can see there's a more fluff-free water root coming out. So I'm very confident this will adopt and will doing very well. And it take at least a month or 2 for it to be completely like adjust with the new semi-hydroponics. So just be patient, keep monitor your plants for at least 2 months, and after that, like after it take off, this plant should grow very fast, because in theory plants doing pretty well, doing better in semi-hydroponic than in soil. That's the theory. So I don't know. And so this is my Zebrania. As you remember, also this one has lost one leaf, but you see it's already give me a new growth here. Wow, this is unexpected. I just see it today as well. So it's doing pretty well. It's did a little bit yellowing, but I think it's way better than my Fidex. And last week this one also have a fuzzy root, so I can see this one now the water root has come out even longer. Have a slightly of root rot. See, there's a slight root rot. So I'm glad that I'm making this video, because if I'm not making this video, I'm not checking my plants every week, to be honest. Yeah, so I guess you really have to check your plants once every week. First time when you transition it to semi-hydro. Once past the 1 month mark, maybe you can change it to every 2 weeks, checking on the root, and then like maybe the 3rd month you can just do every 3 weeks or so. But on the 1st month you definitely should check it every week. As you can see, like it has a new growth, but it still have a root rot, so some root is just not doing well in water, so there's no explanations. I have no explanations, but this one is growing really well. You can see this new growth, so yeah, so pretty happy. So now I'm gonna test the water, see what is the pH level look like. I'm going to wash the root out first and then let it sit for 30 minutes, and then in the meantime we can test the water out, right? And then we'll be back, okay?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, so I'll be back. I just put this on the table, so let it dry. In the meantime, I am going to spray. This time I'm not gonna spray with super dry. Yeah, I have a problem with that word, super drive and super drill. I always say super drill. I don't know why it's in my head, but I don't spraying with super drive this time, because I want to try a little bit different, because you know they might want something different. So this time I'm going to spray with hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide promotes preventing root rots. So my plant doesn't have much root rot, but this one also helps to open up the roots to accept more oxygen. So it's the 2nd week, so I don't want to continue give it super drive every time that I use, because it might be overload the plants. So I'm going to just spray this. This is, I mix it 30% with the hydrogen peroxide, and then so I mix it 30% with hydrogen peroxide, with the rest is just a regular tap water. I should have used rainwater, but anyway, I already mix it. So I'm just gonna spray it on the root and then let the root dry for about 30 to 45 minutes. I would say just 30 minutes in my situations. And in the meantime, let's test our water. So I have this water test kit and also the water pans, pH pans. Sometimes I don't really trust the pans, because this is the 3rd time that I got it. Like I returned the first 2 pans that I bought because the pH meter that's just not really accurate, and it's one of them is just starts working, like stop working. So this is the 3rd time. Different seller, but all from Amazon. So they all sell the same pans. Like even with different seller, they just have yellow color or the blue color. So I think it's manufactured with the same manufacturer. So I really not really trusted it, even though we put different sellers. So this is the previous water with the Fidex. I am going to, let's see, I'm gonna just test it from here, but want to wash this first. So this is my distilled water. I'm just gonna leave it here a little bit to wash out my pans. So let's turn it on. So when I turn it on, it is on 0.04, and then when I put in the distilled water, it tell me about 7. It's keep going down, 7.5 somewhere right now. I think you need to wait a little bit. So while we're waiting, I am just going to wash this a little bit and then put that to indicator. It keep dropping. Now it's 6.94. Interesting. Oh, sorry. So I'm going to put this, the all 5X water. This one is just a rainwater. The rest of them, I put a little bit of nutrition on the rainwater. I'm just curious, like what happens with the pH after. So here's the water after 1 week in Leca. I'm gonna put 3 drops. So it's quite yellow to me. So it's a pretty good amount of, I would say it's around like 5 to 6, around 5 to 6, maybe 5.5 in here. So this is only the first week in the Leca, and my Leca does wash and soak in the water before I put it in the pot. And then, so my pans, my pH meter pans, still going down, and it say 6.4. So this still water in this pan is 6.4. See if I have enough water to test it. Yeah, the pH pan told me about 5.4, so it is pretty good, very good. I think it's really good pH level. 5.5 to 6 is a good level. It's 5.4, I know, but it's almost 5.5. So yeah, I like it. I like the pH level. Put it back here, and let's test out the water that I'm gonna put into my 5X. So this is rainwater plus a little bit of a rainwater with super drive. So let's test it. Okay. So I put 3 drops of the pH indicator there. It's a bit cleaner than before, and I think this around right now it should be about, I would say about 6 to 6.5. So before I put it in, it's about 6 to 6.5, and then after 1 week later, it's somehow going down. I don't know how it's happened, but it has going down. I'm just not want to test doing anything for now. Just keep the rainwater here, see what happens next week. Let's try with the indicator, the pH indicator here, see how the water look like. And this is the water I'm going to use later on. Let me just put this in. So right now it showed me about 5.8. Yeah, so I think that's right. So I'm not going to do anything with the indicator, with the pH level, because if you see, last time I used the same rainwater and it told me 5.3 afterward or 5.4 afterward, and this time it's about, I think looked like about 6 to 6.5. So I think here it told me 5.9. So I think it's good enough. So yeah, so pH doing good. So let's see, this is the pH general hydroponic pH control kits that I got. It say maintain the nutrition pH level within 5.5 to 6.5. So this is also the general hydroponics recommendations. And so yeah, so I think I'm okay. So now I am going to wash my paper and then wait about 20 more minutes or 30 more minutes, and then I will pot that back, and then I'm gonna wash this jar before I put anything inside as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna pause the video and then we'll be back. Alright, so it's been 30 minutes. The root has been dried out already and been sprayed with hydrogen peroxide. It's quite dry, and I think it's just ready actually to put a super drive, because now the hydrogen peroxide has opened up the pore of the roots. It's more acceptable with nutrition. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit. make them happy. And then I'm potting them in the clay bowl. So this clay bowl I wash was from the original that I have. So I just use the old one and then I wash, I boil it. So let's put it back in the pot. So I'm gonna put a layer underneath here. Just like last time, is about half of the pot. So here is about half of the pot. And I'm just gonna put this guy in. So just like that, once done. So I got this jar from a dollar store. It's $1 each. I think it's pretty affordable. Like it clear so I can see how the root doing. Yeah, this guy wasn't really doing well. The root is still okay, but it doesn't grow any new water root yet. So a bit concerned. This just, some of the plants just take longer time to adjust. So just need to be patient. Alright, second one done. Alright, so this is third one. Root is doing well. So I am going to put rainwater with super drill, and this is a nutrition water. This pH level is about 6. So I'm gonna just pour in the corner. So this is how much water I'm adding in, about 3 finger height. 3 finger height. Because my pot is also high away from the root. I put it higher than it would be. But if you have the pot like this, for this one I gonna put less water, and then this one is just gonna be rainwater with super dry. And this the last one also. About 1 inch level high of the water. So as I said, this is a 3-part video, and then after this is about a month already for them to be in semi-hydro. So after this I will check it maybe every 2 weeks, but I will do some updates in a month later to show you how all my Alocasia doing in semi-hydro. I hope they're all making it. It seems, besides this one taking a little bit longer time, all of them, it seems pretty happy. If you have any question, put the comments below. Have any suggestions, just put the comments below. Let me know what do you think about semi-hydroponics, and yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.